Today we're talking about introverted intuition and introverted sensing, continuing the series of videos where we explore functions that might look alike, but at the same time that are inherently different. So tune in for that. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's dive in. So introverted intuition and introverted sensing are both functions that are concerned with bringing stuff together and somewhat making chaos a little bit more structured. If you remember last week, we were talking about extroverted intuition and extroverted sensing, two functions that really enjoy chaos. Functions that are somewhat happiest when they can thrive in the chaos that is created, either abstract chaos or concrete chaos. Well, when it comes to introverted intuition and introverted sensing, these are basically the pairs of extroverted intuition and extroverted sensing. As I mentioned last week, there's no extroverted intuition without introverted sensing, and there's no introverted intuition without extroverted sensing. They are inherently connected and they always work together. It's more of a matter of how much to one end we go or how much to the other end we go. But they actually still work together, even if there's an imbalance between the two functions from a pair. So getting back to NI and SI, it is important to note that even though they both like ordering and structuring, they will do it in different ways. Introverted intuition will really enjoy structuring things in the abstract. So because it is paired with extroverted sensing will be the brother that will somewhat play around with chaotic concrete experiences. Extroverted sensing will open up the lens to the outside world, living, exploring, meeting new people, having different kinds of concrete physical experiences, and gaining a lot of information and gaining a lot of context from what all of those kind of situations are bringing in. And then introverted intuition, consciously or unconsciously, will look at all of those, let's say, data points that extroverted sensing brought from the chaotic concrete world, and it will transform the inputs into abstract conclusions, into abstract ways of kind of tangling everything together in a sort of a bouquet. And this is something that will allow an individual who's an NJ or an SP type to somewhat find a balance between chaos and structure, between concrete and abstract. And now if we look at NE and SE, the reverse will happen. NE will be the one taking information from the outside world, dealing with the chaos, dealing with the multitude of possibilities and different directions, and it will pull all of this abstract information to the person that is trying to use it, okay, to observe the outside world using it. But it will mainly be focused on abstract chaos, okay, so chaos in the world of ideas and concepts. And then introverted sensing will be the function that will structure the inputs brought together by extroverted intuition. And it will use these inputs and transform them into somewhat more concrete inputs, more practical, more physical inputs. And will translate this into experience. So here is where NPs and SJs differ from SPs and NJs. The first category of people will structure the concrete world and will prefer to have more stability, at least when it comes to experience. Although their openness to new ideas, new possibilities, and new concepts will usually stay relatively high. On the other side of the spectrum, the NJ and SP types who use NI and SE will be much more interested in having freedom when it comes to experiences, because SE is all about that. But they will prefer having more structure and more order when it comes to their ideas and the conceptual abstract world. So their point of stability will stand in the ideas, in the conceptual world. Whereas for the other types, the point of stability will lie into the stability of experience. So thank you guys, thank you a lot for watching this video. Please don't forget to share your thoughts below and like and subscribe for more content about cognitive functions and personality types. See you next week with a video on the differences between extroverted thinking or TE and extroverted feeling or FE.